Today we're diving into a fascinating topic that often goes unnoticed, the unwritten life lessons that only the wise seem to know. You know, those nuggets of wisdom that aren't found in textbooks or self-help guides, but are instead passed down through generations or learned through experience. In this video, we'll explore some unique life lessons that can truly enhance your everyday existence. We'll cover everything from the importance of embracing failure to the art of letting go of things that no longer serve you. And trust me, these insights are not just for the philosophers among us. They're relatable and applicable to everyone, whether you're a student, a professional, or just someone navigating the ups and downs of life. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Another life lesson video? Yawn! But hang tight, we promise to keep things engaging and even sprinkle in a bit of humor along the way. After all, who said learning can't be fun? By the end of this video, you'll walk away with fresh perspectives that might just change the way you approach your daily challenges. So grab your favorite snack, settle in, and get ready to discover insights that could make your life a little brighter and a lot more fulfilling. Let's embark on this journey together and unlock the secrets that the wise have known all along. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a situation that felt like a never-ending loop of frustration? Maybe you spilled coffee on your favorite shirt right before an important meeting, and it felt like the universe was conspiring against you. But what if I told you that changing your perspective could turn that disaster into a hilarious story to share later? Let's take a moment to consider the classic tale of the glass half full versus half empty. Picture this: two friends, one sees the glass as half empty and grumbles about the lack of water, while the other sees it as half full and starts planning a party to celebrate the remaining liquid. The difference? Perspective. That simple shift can transform a mundane moment into an opportunity for joy and creativity. Now, I'm not saying you should ignore your problems or pretend everything is sunshine and rainbows, but embracing a new viewpoint can lead to profound life lessons. For instance, when faced with a setback, instead of wallowing in self-pity, try asking yourself what you can learn from the experience. You might discover resilience you didn't know you had, or even find a new path that excites you. So the next time life throws you a curveball, remember to adjust your lens. Embrace the quirky, the unexpected, and the downright ridiculous. By doing so, you'll not only lighten your mood, but also uncover valuable insights that can enrich your daily life. Let's start viewing the world through a different lens and see what amazing lessons await us. Let's talk about failure. Yes, that dreaded word that makes us cringe. But what if I told you that failure is actually a stepping stone to success? It's like that awkward dance move you try at a wedding. It might look silly at first, but with practice, you could end up stealing the show. Take J.K. Rowling, for example. Before she became the beloved author of the Harry Potter series, she faced rejection after rejection from publishers. Imagine if she had given up after the first no. We might have never known the magic of Hogwarts. Instead, she embraced her failures. And look where that led her: billionaire status and a legion of fans. Then there's Michael Jordan, who famously got cut from his high school basketball team. Can you picture that? The future GOAT sitting on the sidelines, probably thinking, "What do I do now?" Instead of sulking, he used that setback as motivation to practice harder. The rest is history. 6 NBA championships later, he's a legend. So the next time you stumble or face a setback, remember that failure is not the end. It's just a plot twist in your story. Embrace it, laugh at it, share it with friends over coffee, and turn it into a funny anecdote. Failures are opportunities for growth, and they often teach us more than our successes ever could. So let's flip the script on failure and start viewing it as a necessary part of the journey. After all, every great success story has a few epic fails along the way. Let's dive into a skill that often gets overlooked, but is absolutely crucial in our daily lives: active listening. You might think, I hear people all the time, but let's be honest. How often are you really listening? Picture this: you're at a party and your friend is sharing a story about their recent vacation. You nod along, but your mind is wandering to what you'll have for dinner. Suddenly, they mention a great white shark, and you blurt out, "Wait, you went swimming with sharks?" Turns out they were talking about their new pet goldfish named Great White. Oops. Miscommunication like this happens all the time, and it's usually because we're not fully engaged in the conversation. Active listening isn't just about hearing words, it's about understanding the message behind them. When you truly listen, you open the door to unexpected insights and deeper connections. Think about it. When you listen actively, you might discover something fascinating about the person you're talking to. Maybe they have a hidden talent for painting or a wild travel story that could inspire your next adventure. These moments can lead to stronger relationships and even lifelong friendships. So how can you practice active listening? Start by putting away distractions. Yes, that means your phone. Make eye contact, nod, and ask follow-up questions. You'll be amazed at how much richer your conversations become. Remember, listening is an art, and the more you practice, the better you'll get. Let's embrace the power of listening and see how it transforms our interactions. In a world that often feels like it's spinning out of control, let's take a moment to talk about finding joy in simplicity. You know, those little pleasures that can easily slip through the cracks when we're busy chasing after the next big thing. Think about it. How often do we overlook the simple joys right in front of us? For instance, have you ever savored the first sip of coffee in the morning? It's like a warm hug for your soul. Or how about the feeling of fresh sheets on your bed? It's basically like sleeping on a cloud, if clouds were made of cotton and had a delightful scent of lavender. Yet we often get so caught up in our complicated lives that we forget to appreciate these moments. Now let's contrast that with the complexity we often create. We rush around, juggling work, social media, and endless to-do lists, all while trying to keep up with the latest trends. Meanwhile, a simple walk in the park can be more refreshing than scrolling through 1,000 Instagram posts. Seriously, have you ever tried to find joy in a TikTok dance challenge? It's exhausting. So here's a challenge for you. Start seeking out and celebrating the small things in life. Whether it's enjoying a sunset, relishing a good book, or even just laughing at your own terrible dance moves in the living room, these moments can lead to a more fulfilling life. Let's embrace simplicity and discover the joy that comes from appreciating the little things that make life truly special. Let's talk about something that's often overlooked but incredibly vital: self-compassion. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with messages to be perfect, it's easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism. Picture this: you've just bombed a presentation at work, and instead of thinking, "Hey, everyone has off days," you're berating yourself with thoughts like, "I'm a total failure. I should just become a professional cat herder instead." Spoiler alert, cat herding is not a real job, and you're not a failure. Self-criticism can be a sneaky little gremlin that hinders our progress. It's like trying to run a marathon while wearing roller skates. Sure, it's entertaining to watch, but you're not going to get very far. When we're too hard on ourselves, we miss out on opportunities to learn and grow. Now let's lighten the mood a bit. Imagine if we treated our friends the way we treat ourselves. If your buddy tripped over their own feet, would you say, "Wow, you're such a klutz. Just give up on walking"? Of course not. You'd probably laugh it off and say, "Hey, it happens to the best of us." So why not extend that same kindness to yourself? Practicing self-kindness and acceptance is essential on this journey of life. So the next time you find yourself in a tough spot, remember to give yourself a break. Embrace your imperfections, laugh at your mistakes, and treat yourself like the wonderful human you are. After all, life is too short to be anything but kind to yourself. As we wrap up today's exploration of unwritten life lessons, let's take a moment to reflect on the key takeaways we've discussed. We've learned that embracing failure can be a powerful stepping stone to success, and that changing our perspective can unlock new insights and connections. We've also highlighted the importance of active listening and building relationships and the joy that can be found in simplicity. Lastly, we've emphasized the necessity of self-compassion as we navigate the ups and downs of life. Now, think about how these lessons can be applied in your own life. Are there moments when you've let self-criticism hold you back, or times when a simple shift in perspective could have changed your outlook? Reflecting on these experiences can help you grow and find more fulfillment in your daily journey. We'd love to hear your thoughts. How have you embraced these lessons? Share your stories in the comments below, and let's create a community of support and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on all our latest content designed to inspire and uplift you. And if you liked what you saw, give us a thumbs up and share this video with friends who might benefit from these insights. Together, we can spread the message of kindness, growth, and joy. Thank you for joining us today, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.